Could we be talking to a future Eagle here, PT?
That'd be cool. We always like to start them early, get them on that habit of, hey, 97.3 ESPN is your Eagles affiliate in South Jersey. When you want to find out about the Eagles, tune in to us.
Jayon Brown, UCLA, first-team all Pac-12. He's in the NFL draft, which is coming to Philadelphia, and he joins us now with a little look at the draft process and what it's like to, have your moment right here. Jayon, we appreciate you coming on board, man. How are you?
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me.
You got it. We always love to talk to you guys through this time because between the end of your college season and what you're going through now, how is life different for you? It's got to be a little different than just going to classes and going to practices, knowing that really you have like a 3-month job audition right now going on every day.
Yeah, it's been fun just focusing on football, focusing on my dreams right now, and just not having to deal with schoolwork. I just graduated from UCLA, so I'm done with all the classes and now fully focused on just training and getting better and getting ready for the draft.
Well, congratulations, because graduating from UCLA is no minor thing, right? That's but the 4 years they probably go flying by and playing football. You played with great players, Miles Jack. You kind of got thrusted into the limelight because of his injury, unfortunately, and that kind of put you on a lot of people's radars. Yeah,
it was unfortunate to see him go down, but what our coaches do a good job is just say prepare like a starter, and that's what I did. And when my name got called, I didn't look back.
Have you got a chance to talk to him about this process at all? I mean, he's in Jacksonville, high draft choice, and obviously knows a little bit about the process and what it's like to be in the NFL. Do you guys keep in touch? Have you picked his brain at all?
Yeah, I have. I seen him last month when he was out here, and he was just telling me just be confident, know your playbook, know yourself, and just be yourself through the process and watch film and just pretty much be you. He's been giving me great advice through this process.
What position do you see yourself playing in the NFL? Linebacker, safety?
I can do either or. For UCLA, I've been a Mike backer, I've been a Will backer, I've been our nickel, I've been our safety. So I'm a pretty versatile guy and can do a lot in the run and the pass game. So I feel like I can fit in anywhere on the defense.
The team's kind of different that you've met with so far. Some looking at you at linebacker, some looking at you at safety.
Mostly at linebacker and as a nickel and dime guy. So I'm fine. I just want to play football.
Any dumb questions during that interview process? Mike and I had a show the one day where there was a prospect who said a team said, "Go ahead, let's have a staring contest," and the guy was like, "Huh?" And they're like, "All right, that's the intensity we're looking for." I mean, it's a weird process, isn't it? Go sort of a job auditioning and having these conversations with these coaches and player personnel guys.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. Like, everybody dreams about going to the combine, meeting with all these coaches, but I didn't get any exotic questions like that. But I heard a couple guys got some strange questions, but I'm glad I didn't get any.
Now, that city of Los Angeles is NFL football now, but of course UCLA kind of like playing in the pros with the coverage that you guys get. What's it like, and what was it like being a Bruin?
Oh, it was great being a Bruin, playing in a historic stadium like the Rose Bowl every Saturday for a home game. It's so energetic, and the fans are great. And every big game that we have there, it's amazing, the atmosphere, and especially playing against rivals like USC. Those games are always sold out and packed, and the city's going against each other for the blue or the little cardinal red that they have. So just playing in big games like that is something to remember.
Talking with Jayon Brown from UCLA, and he's hoping to have his name called at the NFL draft, which is coming up. 97.3 ESPN will have it. And, you talk about you have a lot of football in your family, too. You got brothers and siblings all playing college football, so there's got to be some little sibling rivalries going on there.
Yeah, right now my little brother is getting ready to go to Arizona this summer and play for the Wildcats. So I'll be trying to give him pointers for linebacker. He's a bigger guy than me. He's like 6'2", 240, a real Mike linebacker size. So we compete all the time though, and anything that we do, racing, video games, and stats. So it's just fun.
What are some of your days like now? What do you do day to day? As it's got to feel so long waiting for this day, to find out, okay, Where am I going? What's my job going to be? So what is your day-to-day like right now preparing for this?
Just working out every morning and watching film. And, yeah, the draft is so close, but it's so far, taking the days day by day. So you just can't really look too ahead and just got to focus on the now and getting better at your technique and craft and staying in shape and getting ready to present yourself whatever team calls your name.
17 days, 2 hours, 29 minutes until that NFL draft begins. If you'd like an update, Jay, on how long you still have to wait until things sort of start. But, of course, we know even when it starts, it still takes a little while, too. Hey, was there a light bulb moment for you at UCLA where you said or had a play and said, oh, yeah, I could take this to the next level. I'm good enough to do this. And, like, the light bulb went on and you really started to believe in yourself like others believed in you?
I'll say it wasn't one game, but I'll say after my junior season, like after coming off from being a second string into a starter and having the season that I had, I for sure have more confidence that I can take this on to the next level. My coaches seen that too, and then progressing into spring ball my senior year, and the spring ball that I had, my coaches were on me to be the best, just telling me that I'm no longer just competing with the Pac-12 and my teammates, but everybody in the whole college football world. So just elevating my game, elevating my film study, my drive and motor throughout the season. My coaches and my teammates really helped me to see that I can do this at the next level.
Tell us about the best attribute or skill that you think you bring to an NFL team.
Just playmaking abilities, being able to make plays in the backfield, and being able to intercept balls and pass coverage. So you're going to get a playmaker with whoever team that drafts me.
Yeah, broke up 6 passes. You led the Bruins in stops as a senior with 105 interceptions. And it's interesting because we're kind of talking about, for those who you aren't familiar with Jayon Brown from UCLA, we asked him about linebacker or safety. You're kind of in that interesting range. But in today's NFL, I would think that your versatility has teams very intrigued, for the game where you need to cover a lot. And it seems that is something that you feel pretty comfortable doing.
Yeah, most definitely. I came into UCLA my freshman year as a safety and got transitioned down into linebacker. So I'm familiar with both sides of those worlds. And today in the game of the NFL, a lot of safeties are moving down to linebacker, playing in the box more often than they ever have. So I feel like that will be a key in my football success, and I'm looking forward to it.
You got to play against Christian McCaffrey. How difficult was that to go up against an offensive weapon like him when the Bruins played Stanford?
Oh, that was very challenging. He's a really good player at running back and receiver. I had to guard him a couple times throughout that game while he was spread out wide as a receiver. And going against him as a run, he's very patient and really quick guy. And that was a really good game. I believe they beat us in the final seconds, but it was a really good game. And going against a guy like that, like he's a real great player at what he does, and just being able to play against him just helped me get better. Yeah,
there's a lot of guys. Solomon Thomas, another Pac-12 guy. Some people think he could be the number 2 overall pick in the draft, and also Garrett Bowles from Utah. There's another guy. That seems like a lot of the Pac-12 guys. The Pac-12 is very competitive this year. McCaffrey, another guy who could be in the first round, and another edge rusher on your team, McKinley. He's another guy that could be top 20 pick there.
Yeah, Pac-12 has a lot of talent. Going in every week by week, there's no cupcakes in our league, so you just got to come with it every week and perform and try to do your best to get a victory. So
let me ask you this on Pac-12: how fast is John Ross?
John Ross, I've been going against John Ross since we were in high school. We're both from Long Beach, and he was in our division in our conference where I went to Long Beach Poly at. So I've been going against John Ross since about freshman year. He's a blazer. Once he gets in open field, it's pretty hard to stop him, and you're probably not going to catch him.
So that speed's legit. That's on-field speed too. That's not just combine speed. That's legit.
Oh yeah, that speed is legit. I worked out with him for the process to go to the combine and saw him some more, and yeah, that speed is very legit. You do not want him to get open.
So you said Long Beach. Who were you a fan of growing up?
I grew up an Eagles fan.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I grew up watching Brian Dawkins, Donovan McNabb, and Brian Westbrook, all those guys.
So you would not be angry if you had to switch coasts?
Oh, no, I would not be angry at all.
That'd be pretty cool. Jayon Brown from UCLA. The draft is coming up, and we know it's been, these 3 months for you guys. In doing this and talking to you guys over the years, we know that there's so much that goes into this. So we wish you luck, and if you're an Eagle, hopefully we'll get the first chance to catch up with you again.
Yeah, thank you so much.